The angels watching over you have a very important message for you to hear today. Beloved, I speak to you now in the soft whispers of the divine, for there are truths that need to be revealed, revelations that your soul wishes to share with you regarding a person you know very intimately. An unspoken tension has been detected deep within your heart, and there is a gnawing feeling that there is more going on beneath the surface of your relationship with this person at this very moment. It is important to bring these hidden truths to light and pay attention to the voice of your soul, which is both subtle and powerful. You are surrounded by a person whose influence has thoroughly woven itself into your being, and this person is present in your personal life. This individual, whose appearance is so recognizable to you, and whose voice is a tune that you have learned by heart, contains within them a tale that is intertwined with yours in ways that you have not yet fully understood. There is no such thing as a coincidence when it comes to the connection that you share. Rather, it is a thread spread in the great tapestry of life, intricately crafted by powers beyond your comprehension. Your spirit, that everlasting part of you that sees beyond the physical realm, has been attempting to speak with you. The whispers of intuition and fleeting moments of insight that you have brushed aside are examples of things your conscious mind has either neglected or perhaps chosen to ignore. This is an indication that your spirit is attempting to direct you in the right direction. As of today, I strongly encourage you to pay attention to these indications, as they are the key to gaining a more profound comprehension. Just as every being possesses both a light and a shadow, this person whom you know so well possesses both. Your spirit has been attempting to warn you of something associated with their shadow, but it is not necessarily a darkness that intends to cause harm. Rather, it is a complexity that requires your awareness, but is not necessarily malicious, for the purpose of enlightening you and preparing you for what is beyond the surface. The truth that your soul desires to expose is not intended to fear you, but to excite you. Consider the instances in which you have experienced an unexplainable discomfort in their presence, as well as the times when their behaviors have not been consistent with what they have said. These occurrences, despite being ephemeral, are significant. Your spirit has brought these inconsistencies to your attention, realizing there is a concealed facet of this individual's personality that must be acknowledged. The issue at hand is not one of mistrust, but rather a request for more in-depth discernment. During the tranquility of the night, or the silence of your meditations, when your mind is free from the distractions of the day, your spirit has been attempting to communicate with you. It encourages you to recall the instances in which this person's actual nature revealed itself: a phrase, a gesture, or a look showing more than they intended to reveal. Your soul wants you to join these dots and see the bigger picture that has been developing all along. You might remember a particular occurrence, possibly from a long time ago, that you have never fully comprehended. It could have been an action or decision by this person that seemed out of character, or information that did not correspond with the image they convey. Your spirit is directing you back to that particular moment, urging you to reassess it with fresh eyes. There is a reality concealed there, a fact that, once disclosed, will cause a shift in your perception of this individual. Despite its shocking nature, this revelation is also a gift, presenting an opportunity for personal development and a more profound connection with your own spirit and the divine. You give yourself permission to move beyond illusions and accept reality when you acknowledge the full range of this person's nature. Your spiritual path will not be complete without this process, which is not always simple. As you start recognizing this person for who they really are, you will also learn to recognize yourself more clearly. Often, the connections we hold closest to our hearts serve as mirrors, reflecting both our strengths and our flaws. The shadow of this individual reflects something within you that needs mending, a facet of yourself that has been ignored. You will experience a deep change in yourself if you are willing to confront this reality. Please consider that this message is conveyed with love and compassion, aimed at assisting you in navigating the complexities of human relationships with knowledge and grace. There is no judgment here. The divine is aware of every facet of reality, both the bright and the dark, and accepts them as integral components of the bigger picture. While acknowledging the shortcomings of this individual, you are encouraged to keep this person in a space of love. The shock you experience from this revelation is not intended to render you helpless, but to reawaken you. The message reminds you that you have the ability to create your own reality and calls you to action. You have the power to decide how to react to this new insight and incorporate it into your life in a way that serves your highest good. Take a moment to focus on the here and now by taking a few deep breaths. Feel the connection to your spirit, the divine energy that runs through you, and the thread connecting you to the divine. As you prepare to confront the truth about this individual, allow this energy to ground you. Take comfort in knowing that you are supported by the divine, your guardian angels, and the strength within you. Pay special attention to your dreams and instincts as you proceed along this journey. The techniques your soul uses to communicate with you are significant and powerful. In the dream realm, where conscious mind restrictions are lowered, you can gain additional insights about this individual. Setting boundaries where needed, offering forgiveness when appropriate, and building a relationship based on mutual understanding and respect are all within your power. During this process of self-discovery, you are not alone. The divine is with you, guiding you with a firm hand and a loving heart. Your guardian angels are by your side, providing support and protection as you navigate these seas. Trust in their presence and in your capacity to make intelligent decisions and act with discernment. Following this revelation, your spirit is now at ease, knowing you are engaged in the process of gaining deeper comprehension. Embrace this journey with an open heart and a spirit of courage. The truth is a potent force for transformation and growth, capable of immense love and profound knowledge. You are a being of light. Let this epiphany demonstrate your strength and determination to live in accordance with your most authentic self. As you move forward, may the grace and wisdom of the divine flow through you, illuminating your path and guiding your actions. Do not skip over this message, for karma exists for everyone. Please do not lose hope, for I am always close by. Prepare for incredible miracles to occur in your life. Keep your heart open and have faith that wonderful things are on their way. Because of my love, everything will transform for the better. Move forth with self-assurance, knowing I am accompanying you and directing you toward your true destiny. I have faith this message will bring you closer to experiencing my presence. Take pleasure in and be grateful for the wonderful things that come your way. Just like a flowing river, my love for you is so great that I have given you these gifts. Keep in mind that you are never alone, always and at every stage of the journey. I am at your side. Simply type, "God is with me." I therefore announce that this week will be filled with a multitude of compliments, notable financial achievements, and excellent health. Subscribe to our channel if you have a deep love for God. Since you have been a believer for such a long time, you are going to receive many blessings in your life. You never gave up, you persevered in your commitment. Your perseverance and hard work are set to pay off immensely in the near future. There will be a gradual shift toward comprehension. If you already believe, type 777 in the box. You are going to be astounded by the abundance of blessings, miracles, and breakthroughs that will occur over the next 3 days. Positive improvements will occur in your employment, wealth, health, and relationships, among other areas of your life. Be prepared for a plethora of affection and nice things, as well as unexpected blessings. Prepare yourself for a double dosage of delight and happiness, as well as miraculous occurrences that you did not anticipate. Please type 222 in if you have faith. There is no one who can close the door that I have opened for you, and there is nothing that can halt the divine plan that I have for your life. When things are difficult, God is your refuge and strength, and He is always there to assist you. In the time leading up to this weekend, your life will be so abundant with benefits that all of your concerns will fall away. The Lord is providing you with people, resources, and finances that you never imagined were possible, and He has angels to protect and guide you and the people you care about. Please type 333 in if you have faith in angels. It is difficult to please God if one does not have faith, and those who seek Him will be rewarded for their efforts. You are currently experiencing a transformation in your life, as the Lord is transforming your sorrow into joy and your problems into success. He is the food of life. Those who come to Him will never be hungry. He is the light that shines in the darkness. And if you are worn out and your burdens are heavy, He will give you rest. If you come to Him, you will be able to feel the joy and tranquility that only He can give you. If you have faith, type 555. I want to express my gratitude to God for bringing us to this month. Please ensure the safety of our loved ones and family members. Please keep a watchful eye on us and provide us with your protection. We pray that you would provide us with excellent health and strength. Take away all of our concerns, fears, tension, and uncertainties from our hearts. Please assist us in having entire faith in you when difficult times occur. Dear Lord, we are grateful that you have heard our petition and have blessed us. Thank you. During this journey of love and realization, Lord, we pray for your guidance and blessings to help us move forward on this path. As we wait for love to unfold, we pray for strength, patience, and wisdom to help us in this process. I hope that the experience of love will be tender and deep, reaching our innermost being, and that the relationships we form will be strong and long-lasting. We look forward to the end of this year when love will be freely shared and ask for your protection and guidance. We trust that everything will go as planned. I am grateful for your unwavering presence and support on this path to love. Thank you. To request this message and blessings for yourself, text 444 and pay us a super thanks up to $20. There is an important message waiting for you in the video below, and you will be able to hear it. There's a group of people who used to try and control you. They're shocked because their attempts have failed. They thought you were an easy target, someone they could push around, but they were wrong. These people used fear and threats to try and control you. They might have used intimidation, violence, gossip, or even blackmail. Some of them teamed up to feel stronger and more in control. They were on an ego trip, thinking they could dominate you. But now you're breaking free from their control. They have no power over you anymore, or you're getting close to this freedom. Let's dig deeper into how this change is happening. You are the real source of strength. That's why these people dislike you so much. They've built up a fake sense of power. They pretend to be strong to fool themselves and others, but deep down, they're weak and scared. They wear a false mask to hide their true selves. You, on the other hand, are the real deal. You are full of love and light. You are protected by the divine. You have emotional balance and maturity. Your heart is kind and loving. You have the courage to be open and vulnerable. This is your true strength. Being loving and open is real strength. You show your true power by being kind and letting your feelings show. This is something they misunderstood. They saw your big heart and your willingness to be vulnerable as a weakness. They thought that showing emotions made you less strong. In contrast, these people act tough and aggressive like crocodiles. They make a big show of their so-called strength to hide their own weaknesses. They think if they can look powerful, they can cover up their emotional and mental insecurities. But deep down, they're struggling. They're not doing well because their strength is only a facade, a way to mask their real weaknesses. They're not surviving as well as they want to, and that's because they're not truly strong inside. They try to take over other people's lives because they can't find their own success. They want to control others to get what they can't achieve on their own. Real success and stability need true inner strength and character, and they don't have that. Instead, they fake being strong. They act tough and try to make others believe they're powerful. This act boosts their ego and their fake sense of self. But this is a big mistake. Their fake power is what's caused them trouble, especially with you. They got too arrogant because they believed their own lies about being powerful. This arrogance and false belief in their strength is what's really tripping them up. Their ego grew so huge that it made them blind to reality. Now they're shocked because you've reclaimed your strength. They pretended to be powerful while trying to make you feel weak. They wanted to keep you from seeing your own true power and kindness. To achieve this, they used every trick in the book. They tried to scare you into submission. They played mind games to make you question yourself. They spread lies and made you feel bad about who you are. They aimed to fill you with doubt, worry, and anxiety. Their goal was to make you feel powerless and small. But you've broken free from their control. Your true strength, your kindness, and your love shine through. The false power they pretended to have crumbled because they couldn't handle your real strength. You're now standing strong and shining brightly, and that's why they're so stunned. They tried to mess with your mind in many sneaky ways. They wanted to keep you feeling confused and scared, unable to see things clearly. Often, they acted like they were being nice. They pretended to be your friends and showed false kindness. They did small, sweet things to trick you into thinking they cared. They wanted you to doubt yourself, believing that deep down they were good people. But their kindness was a lie. They wanted you to stay in a cloud of fear and confusion. You might not have realized before how some people can be so cruel and only think about themselves. They don't have your best interests at heart. These people knew you believed in the goodness of others. They used that belief to trick you. They acted nice and friendly to win your trust. It was all a game to them. They wanted you to help them, even though they didn't really need it. In reality, they didn't think they needed any help. They were caught up in their own fantasy of being powerful. Their ego was hungry for control and admiration. They pretended to be strong, but deep down, they knew they were weak. They used their fake strength to try and keep you in the dark. They made you feel confused and unsure. They wanted you to doubt yourself and keep you trapped in a fog of fear and uncertainty. They mixed in moments of kindness to keep you sweet and confused, hoping you'd think maybe they were nice after all. But this was just a trick to make you second-guess yourself and not see their true colors. Their plan was to keep you stuck and powerless while they built up their own false sense of power. They thought if they could control you, they could hide their own weaknesses. But now, as you've reclaimed your strength, their deception is falling apart, and they're shocked by how things have turned out. These people were like crocodiles with sharp teeth. They tried to bite you, scare you, and break you down. They were aggressive, using sharp words and actions to hurt you. They spread nasty gossip and tried to intimidate you with lies, but you have real strength. Imagine you're shutting the crocodile's mouth, stopping them from hurting you with their words and actions. Now, they are speechless and stunned because they see that you've discovered your own power. They see your light and strength and notice how you've created a stable and abundant life for yourself. They wanted to steal this from you. They tried to trick you and make you doubt yourself. But now you've stopped them, and they can't believe it. They're shocked because you're showing them just how strong and amazing you are. They thought they had you trapped. Picture them like crocodiles with sharp teeth, trying to scare you and break you down with their aggression. They used their words to hurt you, spreading lies and trying to intimidate you. But you're the real strength here. Imagine you're closing that crocodile's mouth, stopping their attacks. Now they are speechless and stunned because they see you've remembered who you truly are: strong, loving, and full of light. You have become a shining beacon that makes their darkness fade away. They are like Dracula in the sunlight, totally powerless. They tried to control you and make you feel small, but you've risen above that. You found your true self and let your inner light shine. They thought you were easy prey, that you wouldn't catch on to their tricks. Maybe at first you didn't see everything they were doing, but now you do, and they're left reeling from your strength. They never expected you to break free and shine so brightly. They thought controlling you was easy. They acted like they didn't even have to hide their true selves anymore, being aggressive and manipulative, thinking you were too blinded or powerless to notice. But while they relaxed, you were figuring things out. You started to see the truth. The light bulbs went off in your head, and you realized you deserved much better. You were shocked by how terrible they were, especially since you were naturally kind and loving. You tried to bring balance and harmony, but they only brought chaos and insecurity. As you saw clearly, you hid it, developing your power discreetly and preparing to escape. This was unexpected. Some of you may have had a narcissistic companion who thought they could woo anyone with their silky talk. They impersonated love, but it was as shallow as a puddle. They tried to fool you, but you're too deep. Some of you may have initially believed this person's lies. You saw through others' games immediately. They posed as victims to get close to you, and some caught them cheating or lying. This may have been upsetting if you loved them, but for others, it may have been a realization. As you saw their true colors, their lies may have seemed funny or silly. You could have called them out and watched them contort their statements and mask their deceit. The Queen of Pentacles appears. This card suggests that these individuals or this person were after your money or resources. They sought to steal from you because they couldn't construct for themselves. These nasty folks envied your success. They couldn't succeed, so they desired what you had. You care deeply and vibrate high. Giving love and energy attracts positive things. People were drawn to you by your kindness and positivity. They felt entitled to your riches despite not being entitled. They tried to get your money, attention, or a place to stay. They hopped from person to person to get what they needed, wanting to exploit your accomplishments. But now they can't escape. This person may have been your biggest wish. You may have wanted them to depart and bother someone else. Sometimes your achievement was so great that they didn't want to lose you because you gave them so much attention and adoration. Though their quick departure may have devastated your heart, you're beginning to see the truth about them. You realize their love and caring were lies. The Hierophant card means toxic people have been humbled. You revealed their true selves, embarrassing them. Others now know the truth about their attempts to tarnish your reputation. Now the group they deceive knows their true colors. This group is rushing away from you because they feel dumb. They shun you because you remind them of their falsehoods and blunders. They strive to appear kind and loving, but they realize they're hiding their true selves. This difficult experience may have brought you closer to God. You undoubtedly thought, prayed, and searched for answers. You wanted out of this situation and to improve, to escape these bad people. You changed your inner state. This encounter may have revealed long-buried issues like uncertainty, guilt, and inadequacy. These toxic people may have rekindled these old feelings, making you mistrust yourself. They undoubtedly tried to make you feel lousy, unworthy, or terrible. But you worked hard to change your energy and overcome these feelings. Your inner transformation established a barrier that negative people can't breach. You've developed into a better person and no longer need them. Your spiritual progress and inner strength have driven them away, and now they can't match your wonderful, loving energy. You needed this hardship because you're amazing. No one is perfect, but you're amazing. Your attackers were toxic. You needed to see their misdeeds to realize your differences. Witnessing their toxicity made you realize your brilliance. It showed you how ridiculously hard you've been on yourself. This is how the divine shows you that you deserve love and self-love. You needed this stark contrast to realize your uniqueness and power. You embody love and strength. Don't worry about others' opinions. You no longer fear their opinions and are more confident. Your light is no longer hidden. You're here to shine. You aid others as an empath, but now you can set healthy boundaries. You are kind and loving, yet you recognize when someone is taking advantage of you. This lesson lets you flourish without feeling limited because you silently built strength. These folks are speechless and shocked because they tried to puppet you. You may have had to fake playing together, which made you feel strong and confident. You cut yourself free with a dagger after being tied up like the Eight of Swords. You escaped a mental prison. These toxic folks clouded your vision, but you escaped that mental trap. You saw through their deception, standing tall and forceful. You see plainly, shocking them. Although they appear astonished and innocent, you know the truth. You've escaped their influence and gained your own strength, shocking them when you started breaking free. These people joined forces against you. They were terrified of you discovering the truth about them and exposing it. So they tried to turn everyone against you, making you look like the bad guy. It was like they went to war with you, attacking you with everything they had. The Knight of Swords represents the rash and reckless behavior. They charged forward without thinking. using wild tactics to hurt you and ruin your reputation. They were emotional and didn't plan things through. Their attacks only showed their true evil nature. While they were storming ahead, trying to destroy you, they actually revealed their own bad character. They used all sorts of nasty tactics, not realizing that others could see them for who they really were. Now they feel foolish and are hiding away. They can't face you because it reminds them of their own lies and weaknesses. It's too painful for them to admit the truth about themselves, so they stay away. The card, Servant, shows how these people wanted you running around, doing everything for them. The moment you showed any sign of discomfort or hesitation, like if you even had a tiny look on your face saying this isn't right, they'd snap. They would get really angry and aggressive. You're naturally kind and giving, and they took full advantage of that. The card says, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Before meeting them, you were free, but they tried to trap you like in cartoons where a fairy is captured and put in a jar. They wanted to own you and control you. They tricked you by pretending to be nice, making you think they deserved all your love and hard work. You did so much for them, thinking they truly needed and deserved your help. Discuss the shadow attribute card. It reads, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. It suits their energy. They may have used money to influence and trap you. They may have spent all your money, piling up bills and forcing you to work more. But you're strong. You encountered or faced this. You remained nice and kind despite their attempts to break your heart and trust. They envied your ability to find true love in all relationships. They tried to break your heart so you wouldn't trust again. Since they can't love if they can't have it, neither should you. But you learned a lot. You're discovering your true self and appropriate boundaries. You're learning to trust your instincts and give to yourself and others. God taught you to prioritize yourself. You now prioritize self-care. Imagine yourself as a warm, bright light, radiating kindness and love. You see the good in everyone and everything, and are connected to a tremendous force or a loving universe. Your inner nature gives you strength and goodness. Consider these toxic people as shadowy figures that only care about themselves. Powerful people dominate and harm others. Ego drives them to be cruel and greedy. Their darkness prevents them from seeing light or love. Your function is special. Light workers help people see the light and connect with the divine. You've learned and developed from hardships. You help others find true love and light using your experiences. These toxic people tried to bring you down, but you found your power, and the divine is helping others. Sharing optimism is now your priority. Your experience makes your light shine brighter and helps others find theirs.